I asked her if I can make them with her, and she said yes.
Irwin Eydelnant loves food.
Present. Now take a little bit of this one.
He's come to his favorite restaurant for lunch and ended up with a lesson in how to make pupusas from El Salvador.
I think pupusas are the future of food. This is it right here.
The dish is actually centuries old, but the future of food is Eydelnant's real specialty. With a PhD in biomedical engineering, he runs a small firm that helps big food companies figure out what trends they need to be watching.
So you're starting to see the small shops turn into more organic shops or locally sourced shops, starting to provide products that people are demanding for the transformations that they're imposing on the food systems.
His clients have included some of the biggest names in the business: Pepsi, Kraft, Unilever, Campbell. He monitors the marketplace, watching for the start of a growing trend.
Often we're looking for what we would refer to as weak signals. And then we look at these different weak signals to create foresight studies of what we predict is going to be, the next 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. years of food and beverage moving into the future.
Consumers can be fickle. A product like Greek yogurt can suddenly catch on with the public, and then companies of all kinds are scrambling to get their own version. But the first to the market is often the first to cash in. No wonder food futurist is an actual career these days. Work for big companies pays the bills, but Eydelnant's true mission is to change how we think about food. Last summer, he partnered with the Museum of Ice Cream in Manhattan to engage the public in strange food experiences, including edible balloons and a pool of candy sprinkles. The 6-week event drew huge crowds.
It was unreal. We had not expected to get that type of response. When we closed our doors, there were 250,000 people on our waiting list.
Today, he's showing me one of his innovations: how to drink a cloud. I'm not really sipping. Is anything even going in my mouth? Is this working? And what's the purpose of this?
So many decisions we make around food are automated decisions, right? We all have our routines and our habits around food, and often we consume without any thought as to what we're consuming, how that affects us, and then also how it affects the world at large.
Eydelnant believes that if consumers make more conscious choices about what's truly healthy or sustainable, it will help people and the planet.
It's not that difficult.
There are some things, though, that Eydelnant would like to stay the same.
I mean, this kind of thing is probably always going to exist, right?
I hope so. Pupusas are delicious.